Hi, welcome to the Pursuit of Truth. I think when this is all over, COVID-19, coronavirus, whatever your views are, whatever really happened, whether it was a real event or not, whether it was fake hospitals, empty hospitals, whether it was mannequins and dummies, whether it was 5G or natural or a laboratory, or who did it, whether it was purposely done or accidental, all these questions, all these different narratives that you get on YouTube, Facebook, multimedia, the media, the governments of the world. At the end of it, when it's all over, whether it was a pantomime or real, will we change? Or will we go back to the same way that we've always been living? Will it all be about economy, about trying to drive up work, getting people back to work, about trying to recoup the money that's been lost, the stimulus, printing more money, helping out banks, helping out firms, helping out industries? Will it be all about that? Will they try and spin it that there's this new human aspect to it, but all it really will be about is getting back to normal, getting back to business, getting back to money? Or will we learn the real lesson that we should have learned from this? How we are all the same, that there are no divisions, that we're all human beings, no matter what your label is, which country you think you come from, everything around you, everything they told you that couldn't be done has been done. People stopped making frivolous things that were unnecessary and they started making ventilators. People, now I don't know whether they charged for them, that's the other thing as well. Companies that may be trying to make out that they were better than they were, did they charge governments and hospitals for the ventilators and for medicines when there is a vaccine, if that is true or not, whatever your answer to that? Was it given freely? Of course, if it's a poison, no one wants to give it freely. But that's the thing. Did we learn from this experience, true or false? That we'll never know. Only those people that really know will know, and the rest may be a spin or a lie, or what we choose to believe. But did we learn? That we can do, all of us. We can learn the lessons of this, that we don't have to rely on money, that we just printed it and gave it out like it was nothing, because what was more important was the health of us, was the fact that we weren't on the streets starving, that people who weren't able to have work were able to have food. People renting weren't allowed to be chucked out if they didn't have their money. All the laws changed for the people, for the people's well-being. And that's the way they should have been living in the first place. But now is the chance. No matter what you believe, whether it was true or not, this is the goal. To change the life that we were leading, to lead a better life that's equally and fair for everyone, as it should be. Because everything that's around us, that we found ourselves within, was given to us freely, whether you believe in God or not. Whichever argument. And human beings of the past, in their greed and maybe their thoughtlessness, carved bits up and made it their own and gave it to their family and their family and their family, etc., down to kings and queens and Rothschilds, or whatever way you want to call it. That's the way it is. But it doesn't have to be that way. We've learned that now. Pharmaceutical companies working together, governments printing money, governments giving money out to each individual person so that they can live and so they can eat, giving them food parcels, using the army not to kill people, but to help people, to assist people, to put food in the back of their cars. All of these images we've seen of human dignity, of people raising money to help other people, of people going to shop for their neighbours, of people caring in care homes and hospitals, that now we understand the dire situation that happens in these care homes and that they're left to die. And in these hospitals where they're not funded properly, where people have to have insurance, or hospitals are not funded properly so that people don't get the treatment that they should have. When money means nothing. Because money is a human concept, an invention of our own. The shackles that tie us down. Why should we be prisoners in a world that is free? This is what we should learn. No matter what your opinion of what's happened, we know there's lies. We know we're lied to over lots of situations, whether it's lies, whether it's spins, whether it's trying to make out it's better than it is, like governments like to do, so that they don't get shouted at. Whatever that is, the fact of the matter is, after this, will we as individuals and as a collective of the human beings that we are, we're not countries, we're not colours, we're not creeds, we're not all those things. We're just us, human beings that found ourselves on a place that we don't even know the name of the things around us that we don't even know the name of, that we've given them and it created a system. Will we change? Will you change? Take care, take it easy, God bless, and peace.